All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today's pod is focused on a very interesting and a very important topic. As most of you know, at the time of this recording, on your own journey, you know that we are now reaching that very, very crucial point of the year, which is the halfway mark. So, question to you, of course, is that over the next 6 months, what is it that you have planned? And even as I was getting ready to record this pod, I was, giving it some thought or a lot of thought that, when we think about the next 6 months or the second half of the year, what is it that comes to your mind when you are thinking of, making shifts in your life? Are you making big leaps, or are you just kind of doing more of what you already were? So this is something to really consider, and we'll talk a little bit about what that means. Once I just quickly shoot off a message just to let folks know in our community that I am live. So something to really consider in your plans for the year. Are you intending to make, small steps, or are you intending to make big moves in your life? Um, in our own community, we've been doing a lot of work over the last 6 months, and we show up every week on a Monday and a Friday in the evening, and we do a lot of inner work together. And there are a whole bunch of people who also showed up in our foundation program. This was, of course, something that we were doing every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the day, between 11 and 1. And of course, on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, between 7 and 9 in the evening. So all of these programs have been designed as a way for you, especially as a healer, a coach, or a healer coach like me, to be able to make that inner journey, to be able to, ask those difficult questions, all with the intention of focusing on your core and literally your soul identity. Because a lot of times, we make decisions in life that are not in sync with our identity. And I'm sure you had those experiences in your life as well, where you mean something, you stand for something, but you do something else. And so when you have done this long enough, you realize that you're on a different path. But on the other hand, once you choose to make that difference and you choose to focus from this point on to really truly moment to moment check in with yourself and really connect with your soul identity, you'll notice that things shift. And not just this, but even when we talk about toxic habits, you'll notice that there is a shift in your choice of what you do as a daily habit, so that you're more and more in alignment rather than feeling that dissonance. Now, of course, it may sound very hunky dory, but remember, it's a process, because I'm sure in your own life, there are many habits that you've been building up over years, over decades. And so it takes the time that it does for you to be able to literally make that shift. And more, day to day, you notice that you're being more of your new version rather than who you used to be. Lastly, of course, we're talking about, having money breakthroughs. And a lot of this happens when you work on the first two areas. And this is something that we've been doing so much of deep work over the last 6 months. And I feel so proud and so fortunate that I have people in our community who really value this as I do, and they show up and they do the work. And of course, for us as a community, we are now forging ahead over the next 6 months to do really deep work and to be able to make really, really powerful shifts in our life. So, of course, all of these pods are made in service of you. And I really, truly do wish that you have an absolutely amazing, amazing year ahead. And, these next 6 months are your most magical. Lastly, of course, before I go, just a reminder that, um, we do these pods and we have a community here to support you. So especially if you are a healer coach or a healer coach like me, and you're looking to be part of a community, come and join us. Of course, we meet every Monday and Friday between 6 and 7. So this is an opportunity for you to start the process. And of course, as you go deeper, you can be along with us on this journey And we do have a couple of paid tracks, as someone rightly said, those who pay attention. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in the mornings between 11 and 1, we meet for 2 hours. And then on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, between 7 and 9, we meet and we do a lot of this deeper inner work. So once you've attended the foundation program, then you're welcome to, and if you really truly believe that this is making a difference in your life, you're welcome to come and be part of our advanced program. This happens over a 3-month period. This is, of course, a renewable membership. So you will be able to pace yourself in your journey. And of course, if you like the tools that you're learning and that you're experiencing, that I will be leading you through, if you want to learn them, we do have what we call the mastery program, and you can not only learn the tools, but you can apply them in all areas of your business, in your own relationships, and of course in your own personal journey. And lastly, of course, if you're looking to be mentored by me and you want to be in my coaching program, definitely do ask me for more details, because seats do open up from time to time. So of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.